My name is Marcus Webb. I'm 34 years old. I own a biohazard cleanup company in Detroit, Michigan. We clean crime scenes, suicides, homicides, unattended deaths, the scenes that regular cleaning services won't touch. I've been doing this for 11 years. I've seen things that would make most people quit on their first day. Blood-soaked apartments, decomposed bodies that have been undiscovered for weeks, murder scenes so violent they look like something from a horror movie. You develop a thick skin in this business. You have to. You learn to separate the tragedy from the task. You focus on the cleaning, not the story behind it. But there's one scene I can't separate myself from. One address that keeps appearing in my work orders. One apartment where I've cleaned the same crime scene 4 times in 3 years. Same location. Same room, same blood pattern, same victim profile, for different people, for different deaths, exact same scene. And yesterday, I got the call for a 5th time. The address, 4478 Woodward Avenue, apartment 3B, Detroit, Michigan. I'm not going back, not this time, because I finally understand what's happening in that apartment. And it's not just murder. I started my biohazard cleanup company in 2013. After the military, I needed work that felt purposeful, something that helped people, even if they'd never thank me for it. Crime scene cleanup is exactly that. Families are dealing with the worst moments of their lives. They can't face cleaning up after a loved one's death. That's where we come in. We restore the scene, remove all biological material, sanitize, make it safe again. It's hard work, physically demanding, emotionally draining, but it pays well, and there's always demand. Detroit has a high crime rate. Cleanup companies like mine are unfortunately necessary. My company has 3 employees besides me. I handle the worst scenes personally, the violent ones, the decomps, the ones that would traumatize less experienced cleaners. I've cleaned over 800 scenes in 11 years. Apartments, houses, cars, hotel rooms, parking lots. I've seen every type of death imaginable. But apartment 3B at 4478 Woodward Avenue is different. I first got the call in March 2021. The property manager, a woman named Patricia Lopez, called my company at 7:15 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. "I need a biohazard team immediately," she said. Her voice was shaking. "There's been a death. Apartment 3B. The police just finished processing the scene." "What type of death?" I asked. Standard question. Helps me know what equipment to bring. "Homicide," Patricia said. "Violent. There's a lot of blood." I told her I'd be there within 2 hours. I arrived at 9:30 a.m. The building was typical Detroit. 6-story apartment complex built in the 1960s. Mostly Section 8 housing. High turnover. Frequent police calls. Patricia met me in the lobby. She was pale, hands shaking as she handed me the keys. "3rd floor," she said. "Apartment 3B. The police released the scene this morning. I need it cleaned today. I have a new tenant moving in Friday." That struck me as fast. Most landlords wait at least a week before re-renting after a homicide. But Detroit's rental market is competitive. Vacancies cost money. I took the elevator to the 3rd floor. The hallway smelled like old carpet and cigarettes. Standard apartment building smell. Yellow police tape marked apartment 3B. I ducked under it and unlocked the door. The smell hit me immediately. Blood. Recent. Heavy iron scent mixed with something else. Something I couldn't identify. Sweet. Wrong. I stepped inside. The apartment was small. Studio layout. Kitchenette to the right. Bathroom straight ahead. Main living space to the left. The blood was in the main room. A lot of blood. The victim had been killed on the bed. Blood saturated the mattress, pooled on the floor, splattered on the walls in arterial spray patterns. Classic violent homicide scene. But something was off. The blood pattern was too perfect. In 11 years, I'd never seen blood splatter this symmetrical. The arterial spray on the wall formed an almost perfect arc. The pooling on the floor was circular, centered exactly beneath where the victim had been. Blood doesn't work like that. It follows physics, gravity, momentum. It's chaotic, random. This looked staged, arranged. I shook off the thought. Sometimes shock and adrenaline make people see patterns that aren't there. I'd clean the scene and move on. I spent 8 hours in that apartment. Removed the mattress and box spring. Cut out sections of blood-soaked carpet. Scrubbed the walls with enzymatic cleaners. Sanitized every surface. By 6 p.m., the apartment looked normal again. You'd never know someone had died violently there just 24 hours earlier. I reported to Patricia that the scene was clean. She thanked me, paid my invoice, and I left. I didn't think about apartment 3B again until 6 months later. September 2021. Tuesday morning, 7:20 a.m. My phone rang. Patricia Lopez, same property manager. Marcus, I need your company again, she said. Same shaky voice. Same building. Same apartment. My stomach dropped. Apartment 3B? Yes. Another death. Police just left. Can you come today? I wanted to say no. Something about her voice. About the coincidence. It felt wrong. But I said yes. This is my job. I arrived at 9:30 a.m. Same time as before. Patricia met me in the lobby. Handed me the keys. 3rd floor, she said. Same apartment. I took the elevator up. Ducked under the police tape. Unlocked the door. The smell hit me. Blood. Recent. And that same sweet, wrong smell underneath. I stepped inside. The blood was in the main room. On the bed. On the floor. Splattered on the walls. Exact same pattern as before. I stood there, frozen, staring at the walls. The arterial spray was identical. Same arc, same height. Same angle. The pooling on the floor was in the exact same spot. Same circular shape. Same diameter. I pulled out my phone and scrolled through my photos. I'd taken documentation photos during the first cleanup. Standard practice for insurance and legal purposes. I compared the photos to what I was seeing. Identical. Not similar. Identical. Every drop of blood in the same location as 6 months ago. Different victim. Police report would confirm that. Different date. Different investigation. But the exact same blood pattern. That's not possible. No two violent deaths create the same blood evidence. Variables are too numerous. Height of victim. Position of body. Force of attack. Weapon angle. Heart rate. Blood pressure. 1,000 factors that make each scene unique. This scene wasn't unique. It was a copy. I called Patricia. What were the circumstances of this death? I asked. Homicide, she said. Same as before. Stabbing. Single victim. Found by neighbor who heard screaming. Who was the victim? Young woman. Early 20s. New tenant. She'd only been in the apartment 3 weeks. And the first victim? 6 months ago. Also a young woman. Early 20s. Also new to the building. I felt cold despite the humid apartment air. Patricia, has anyone else died in this apartment? Before March. Long pause. No. What? I didn't answer. I told her I'd clean the scene and hung up. I spent another 8 hours cleaning, removing, scrubbing, sanitizing. The whole time, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was cleaning the same scene. Not a similar scene. The same one. Like time had looped. Like the blood had reappeared exactly where I'd cleaned it 6 months earlier. When I finished, I took detailed photos. Measurements. Documentation of the blood patterns before cleanup. I had a feeling I'd need them. I was right. March 2022. Tuesday morning. 7:18 a.m. Patricia Lopez calling. I didn't even let her speak. Apartment 3B? Yes. I'm so sorry, Marcus. I know this is unusual. I'll be there in 2 hours. I'd been expecting this call. Dreading it, but expecting it. I arrived at 9:30 a.m. Same time as before. I was beginning to see the pattern. Tuesday morning. Always Tuesday. Always around 7:15 a.m. when Patricia calls. Always 9:30 a.m. when I arrive. I took the elevator to the 3rd floor. Ducked under police tape. Unlocked the door. Same smell. Blood and that sweet wrongness. I stepped inside. The blood was in the main room. Same pattern. Exact same pattern. I didn't need to compare photos this time. I'd memorized the scene. Every splatter. Every pool. Every drop. Identical. 3 times now. 3 different victims. Same death. Same evidence. Same impossible blood pattern. I called the detective whose name was on the police report. Detective Sarah Chen. Detroit PD Homicide. Detective Chen, this is Marcus Webb. I run the biohazard cleanup company that handles scenes for buildings in your precinct. What can I do for you, Mr. Webb? I'm at 4478 Woodward Avenue, apartment 3B. This is the 3rd time I've cleaned this exact apartment for homicide in less than 2 years. Pause. That's unusual. It's more than unusual, detective. The blood patterns are identical. All 3 scenes. Same splatter. Same pooling. Same arterial spray. That's not statistically possible. Are you suggesting the deaths are connected? I'm suggesting something very wrong is happening in this apartment. Another pause. I'll look into it. Can you send me your documentation from the previous cleanups? I sent her everything. Photos, measurements, timeline, victim information I gathered from Patricia. Detective Chen called me back 6 hours later. Mr. Webb, I reviewed the cases. All 3 victims were women in their early 20s. All 3 had recently moved into apartment 3B. All 3 were killed on a Tuesday morning between 6 and 7 a.m. All 3 died from stab wounds to the chest and throat. Same killer. I asked. No evidence of that. No forensic connection. No similar suspect descriptions. Different witnesses reported seeing different people leaving the building around the time of death. But the blood patterns. I know. I saw your photos. The similarity is disturbing. But Mr. Webb, blood spatter analysis isn't an exact science. Similar wounds in similar positions can produce similar patterns. Not this similar, detective. I agree it's unusual. I'm going to recommend the building be inspected. Check for structural issues, carbon monoxide, anything that might contribute to violent behavior. But right now, I don't have evidence of a serial killer or connected crimes. She was wrong. I knew she was wrong, but I couldn't prove it. I cleaned the scene. Again. For the 3rd time. Same process. Same 8 hours. When I finished, I didn't leave immediately. I stood in the empty apartment, clean now, sanitized, and I felt it. The wrongness. It wasn't just the smell. It was the space itself. The air felt thick. Oppressive. Like the apartment was watching me. I left and told Patricia I wouldn't be cleaning this apartment again. She begged me. You're the only company I trust. Please. If it happens again, it will happen again, I interrupted. And when it does, call someone else. But I couldn't let it go. I started researching the building. 4478 Woodward Avenue. Built in 1967. 6 stories. 48 units. I pulled property records, ownership history, police reports, anything public, The building had a normal history. Standard Detroit apartment complex. Nothing remarkable, but apartment 3B had something. Going back through records, I found 3 other deaths in that specific unit before I'd ever cleaned there. 1994, suicide. Young woman, early 20s. Tuesday morning. 2003, homicide. Young woman, early 20s. Tuesday morning. Stabbing. 2011, accidental death ruled suspicious. Young woman, early 20s. Tuesday morning. Blunt force trauma initially attributed to fall, but investigation notes suggested possible assault. I felt sick. This wasn't a pattern. This was a cycle. Every 9 to 10 years. Young woman, early 20s. Tuesday morning. Violent death. And after my 3 cleanups, the cycle was accelerating. 2021, 2022. If the pattern held, another death was coming. Soon. I called Patricia. I need the rental history for apartment 3B. Every tenant since 2011. Why? Please. It's important. She sent me the records. Between the deaths, the apartment had normal turnover. Tenants stayed months or years. Nothing unusual, except the victims. They all fit a profile. Single women, early 20s, new to Detroit, no family in the area, moved into 3B within weeks of the previous tenant leaving. Like they were selected. But by whom? The landlord? The property manager? Someone in the building? I didn't know, but I knew another death was coming. I just didn't know when. March 2023, Tuesday morning, 7:16 a.m. Patricia Lopez. Marcus, please. I know you said you wouldn't come back, but apartment 3B. Yes. I'm sorry. I don't know why this keeps happening. The police don't know. Nobody knows. But I need this cleaned and I trust you. I wanted to refuse. I should have refused. But a woman was dead. The scene needed to be cleaned. And I needed to understand. I arrived at 9:30 a.m. The pattern was perfect now. Exact timing. Exact day. Exact circumstances. I took the elevator to the 3rd floor. Ducked under police tape. Unlocked the door. Same smell. Blood and sweet wrongness. But this time, I noticed something new. The sweet smell. It was stronger near the closet in the main room. The closet door was closed. It had been closed during all my previous cleanups. I'd opened it each time to check for blood evidence. Always found it empty. Just a small closet with wire shelving. But I'd never investigated further. Never looked closely. This time I did. I opened the closet door. Empty. Wire shelves. Nothing unusual. But the smell was coming from inside. From the back wall. I stepped into the closet. Tapped on the back wall. Hollow sound. Not solid like it should be. I pushed on the wall. It moved slightly. I pushed harder. A panel shifted, revealing darkness behind it. A hidden space. Behind the closet. Not on any building plans. I pulled out my flashlight and shined it into the opening. The space was small. Maybe 4 feet by 6 feet. Completely enclosed. No windows. No ventilation. And covering every inch of the walls, photographs. Dozens of photographs. Maybe hundreds. All of women. Young women. Early 20s. Some of the photos were old, faded. Some were recent. Some were Polaroids from the 80s and 90s. Some were printed from digital cameras. All of the women were in this apartment. I recognized the layout. The window. The specific crack in the ceiling that had been there in all my cleanups. These women had all lived in apartment 3B. And in the center of the back wall, written in what looked like dried blood, Tuesday morning. I felt my phone vibrate. Text message from Detective Chen. Mr. Webb, I have information about apartment 3B. The building manager, Patricia Lopez, has been the property manager since 1992. She's managed the building for 32 years. She personally selects tenants for 3B. My hands were shaking as I backed out of the closet. Patricia had been the property manager during all the deaths. 1994, 2003, 2011, 2021, 2022, 2023. She selected the victims. She placed them in this apartment. But the blood patterns, the identical crime scenes, that wasn't Patricia. That was something else. Something in the apartment itself. I heard a sound behind me. I turned. Patricia Lopez was standing in the apartment doorway. "You found the room," she said. Not a question, a statement. I backed toward the window. "You've been selecting them. The victims. You put them in this apartment knowing they'd die." Patricia's expression didn't change. "I don't select them, Marcus. The apartment does. It shows me who it wants. I see their faces in dreams. Young women, always the same age, always alone, always vulnerable. I find them. I offer them below market rent. They always say yes. They always move in. And on Tuesday morning, they always die. Who kills them? The apartment. The space. Whatever it is. I don't know what it is, Marcus. I just know it's been here longer than the building." The building was constructed on the site of an old boarding house that burned down in 1952. 13 women died in that fire. Young women. They worked in a factory nearby, all in their 20s. The fire started early on a Tuesday morning. I felt cold. "You're insane." Then explain the blood patterns, Marcus. Explain why 4 different women, killed by 4 different attackers, all produce the exact same evidence. Explain why the police can never identify the killers. Explain why this keeps happening, over and over, the same way, in the same place. I couldn't. "I've been trying to stop it," Patricia continued. "For 30 years. I thought if I left the apartment vacant, it would stop. But then tenants in other units started dying. The apartment spreads if it's not fed. I thought if I selected the victims carefully, people with no family, no one to miss them, it would be contained. A terrible sacrifice, but smaller than the alternative. You're a murderer. I'm a manager, Marcus. Managing something I don't understand. Something that predates all of us." She stepped closer. "And now you know too much. The apartment doesn't like that." I noticed the smell. The sweet, wrong smell. It was getting stronger, filling the room. Patricia smiled sadly. "You shouldn't have come back. You should have stayed away." The room tilted. My vision blurred. The smell was overwhelming now. Choking, toxic. "Carbon monoxide?" I managed to say. "Something like that. Something the apartment releases. It makes them vulnerable, confused. And then, the apartment takes them." I stumbled toward the door. Patricia didn't try to stop me. She just watched. "You won't remember this conversation, Marcus. The gas affects memory. You'll wake up outside the building with no memory of finding the hidden room. Just like all the others who got too close." Others? My words were slurring. "You're not the first cleaner. There were others before you. They asked too many questions. Got too curious. The apartment took care of them. Everything went black. I woke up in my van outside the building. 2:47 p.m. 5 hours missing. My head pounded. I tasted blood in my mouth. My phone showed I'd sent Detective Chen a message at 11:30 a.m. Scene cleaned. Nothing unusual to report. I didn't remember sending that message. I didn't remember finishing the cleanup. I didn't remember the hidden room. But I had photos on my phone. Photos I didn't remember taking. The hidden space behind a closet. The photographs of women. The message written in blood. And a video. Shaky, dark, but clear enough. Patricia's confession. Her explanation. The apartment chooses them. Patricia finds them. And every Tuesday morning, the cycle repeats. I forwarded everything to Detective Chen. Photos, video, documentation. She called me an hour later. "Mr. Webb, where did you get these?" "From apartment 3B. There's a hidden room behind the closet. Patricia Lopez has been complicit in multiple deaths." "Mr. Webb, I just left that apartment. I did a full inspection based on your claims. There is no hidden room. The closet is solid wall on all sides. No panel, no hidden space. That's impossible. I have photos. I see your photos. But I'm standing in the apartment right now. That space doesn't exist." The video. Patricia's confession. I'll bring her in for questioning. "But Mr. Webb, this video could be AI generated, deep-faked, or misunderstood. Without physical evidence, I can't arrest her." The apartment had hidden itself, closed the room, erased the evidence. Because it wasn't done. It needed Patricia. She was part of the cycle. I didn't clean crime scenes anymore after that. I sold my company, moved to Ann Arbor, tried to forget, but I couldn't. Every Tuesday morning, I woke up thinking about apartment 3B. And yesterday, March 5th, 2024, I got a call from an unknown number. "Mr. Webb, this is Jennifer Kim. I'm the new property manager at 4478 Woodward Avenue in Detroit. Patricia Lopez retired last month. I found your contact information in her files. We need a biohazard cleanup. Apartment 3B. Homicide. Tuesday morning. Can you help?" I hung up without answering. Patricia had retired. The apartment had found a new manager. The cycle would continue. Young women in their early 20s. Alone. Vulnerable. Moving into apartment 3B. Dying on Tuesday mornings. The same blood pattern. The same scene. Over and over. Forever. I called Detective Chen. It happened again. "Apartment 3B. You need to condemn that building. Tear it down. We can't condemn private property without cause, Mr. Webb. And legally, there's no pattern. Different victims. Different circumstances. The blood similarity is coincidental according to forensics. It's not coincidental. That apartment is killing people. Buildings don't kill people, Mr. Webb. She was wrong. This one does. I'm writing this because I need someone to know. Someone to have the information when I can't share it anymore. Because last night, I had a dream. I saw a face. A young woman. Early 20s. Dark hair. Alone. Vulnerable. And I knew, somehow, that she was moving into apartment 3B next week. The apartment is showing me. Like it showed Patricia. Pulling me into the cycle. I looked up the building this morning. The new property manager, Jennifer Kim, posted a rental listing yesterday. Spacious studio apartment available immediately. 4478 Woodward Avenue, apartment 3B. Below market rent. Perfect for young professionals new to Detroit. The listing has 3 applications already. 3 young women, all in their early 20s. All new to the city. All alone. One of them will accept. She'll move in within the week. And next Tuesday morning, March 12th, 2024, at approximately 6:30 a.m., she'll die. The exact same way as the others. The same blood pattern. The same impossible evidence. And Jennifer Kim will call a cleanup company. Maybe mine, if she finds my old contact. Maybe someone else. And they'll clean the scene. Document it. Move on. Until it happens again. I could warn them. The 3 applicants. Tell them not to move into 3B. But the apartment will just find others. It always does. I could go to the media. But without evidence, and the apartment erases all evidence, I'd sound insane. I could burn the building down. But Patricia said the apartment predates the building. The boarding house fire in 1952 didn't stop it. Another fire won't either. the apartment will remain. The cycle will continue. Tuesday mornings. Young women. Blood patterns that shouldn't be possible. Forever. Unless someone can figure out what the apartment wants. Why it kills. What it's trying to say with those identical blood patterns. I've studied the photos for 3 years. The arterial spray. The pooling. The specific locations. It's not random. It's deliberate. Arranged. Like a message. But I can't read it. Maybe you can. Because if we don't stop it, the apartment will keep killing. Every 9 to 10 years. Or faster now. The cycle is accelerating. Patricia managed it for 30 years. Jennifer Kim will manage it for the next 30. And somewhere in Detroit, a young woman is packing her belongings, excited about her new, affordable apartment in the city. She doesn't know she's been chosen. She doesn't know that Tuesday morning is coming. She doesn't know that no matter how many locks she installs, no matter how careful she is, the apartment will find a way. Because the apartment always does. The Vantum Files. Case number 5, apartment 3B. Status, ongoing. Location, 4478 Woodward Avenue, apartment 3B, Detroit, Michigan. Victims confirmed, 7, 1994, 2003, 2011, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Pattern, young women, early 20s, Tuesday mornings, identical blood evidence. Suspects, Patricia Lopez, retired, Jennifer Kim, current property manager. Actual cause, unknown. If you know someone planning to move into 4478 Woodward Avenue, apartment 3B, stop them. If you work in biohazard cleanup and get a call for this address, refuse it. If you're a property manager inheriting this building, demolish apartment 3B. Some places don't just remember violence. Some places require it. And apartment 3B has been hungry for 70 years.